Today we're going to be doing lesson 16 of module 3, where we're looking at fractions and how they relate as pieces to part of a whole. So we're kind of going bigger picture here and not focusing as much on adding and subtracting, but their relationship to each other. So if we're looking at A in our homework packets, it says draw the following roads. So we're going to draw one road, and the piece shown below, so this little purple rectangle, is only 3/7 of the whole. And they want us to complete the drawing to show the entire road. Okay, so this is all we know, and we know that this piece right here is 3/7 of the whole road. So I know a whole road would be 7/7, because that equals one road. So if this is 3/7, I can break it into thirds, into 3 pieces. And so each one of those little pieces is equal to 1/7. So that means 7 of them would be the whole. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I was overambitious. Here we go. 7 pieces. So 3/7 are equal to the purple. And so I can split that purple into 3 pieces. And then I need a total of 7 of that same sized piece to create my full road of 7/7. B, again, we're going to draw one road. This time, the piece shown below is 1/6 of the whole. So this is 1/6 of the whole. And complete the drawing to show the whole road. So if this is 1/6, that means if I double it, I created 2/6. 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, 6/6. So I was able to now create my 6/6 of the road. So this whole thing is 6/6, which equals one road. And then now 3. This one is tricky, but it's definitely my favorite kind because it's a comparison problem, which are my favorite kinds of problems. So I'm going to draw 3 roads. A, B, and C. B is 3 times longer than A. C is twice as long as B. Draw the roads. Okay, so let's start with A. Here's my little piece for A. B is 3 times longer than A. So if A is equal to 1, that means B is equal to 3. So let's read that again. B is 3 times longer than A, because that makes sense. A is 1, B is 3. And these are our units, let's say. C is twice as long as B. So if B is equal to 3, that means C is equal to 2 B's, which means it's equal to 6. So I have A, B, and C all broken up as units. So I drew the roads. Check. Next question. What fraction of the total length of the roads is the length of A? So what's the fractional length of A? Well, it's not 1/3. I know I have 3 roads, but they're not equal length. So I can't say A is 1/3. It's smaller than 1/3. But I need to figure out how many total pieces I have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 units in total. And since A is worth 1 unit, it's worth 1 out of 10. This is 1/10 of the road. So A is equal to 1/10 of the total length of all the roads. Check. I wish they spread out these questions. There's a lot of questions shoved in here. Okay, the last one. If road B is 7 miles longer than road A, what is the length of road C? Okay, road B is 7 miles longer than A. So that means that this right here is 7. Because that's the part, those 2 units are the part that are bigger than A. So that's the longer part. So B is 7 miles longer than A. They want us to find out C. So they want us to know what this is. Well, if I know that these 2 units together equal 7, I know that each of those units is going to be 3.5. because 3.5 plus 3.5 is 7. That's just like something that I know from my general math here. Half of 7 is 3.5. So if each unit equals 3.5, that means every single unit is 3.5. Each one of these. Because all of my units are the same. Well, if I know all of those units, I know what C equals, because C is 6 units. So I have 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 3. Oops. Got ambitious. Plus 3.5. That is going to give me C. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes, which is 18. And then I have 6 halves, and so that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So 18 plus 3 is 21. So it's 21 miles is my unit. Road C is 21 miles. And I figured that by finding out one unit. So these are my favorite kinds of math problems. I call them comparison problems, is when you are comparing multiple objects and you have to decide what they're worth based off of their units. And then once you can figure out what one unit is equal to, you can use that information to find all the rest of the information here. They're fun. They're algebra. And I like being able to do that with models. It makes me feel proud. So you should feel proud too. But understanding here how fractions are related to each other and are part of a whole, and then that whole is related to another fraction. It's all great fraction knowledge, and we're just building our understanding. And so we can go move beyond just basic adding and subtracting of fractions.